Hello, my name is Ahsha Safai. First and foremost, I'm running for a supervisor to give a stronger voice at City Hall to the working families of District 11. We have the highest concentration of children under the age of 18, and I have worked aggressively with these families over the past 5 years to try and improve their lives and deliver real programs, policies, and millions of dollars to our neighborhoods, but we continue to be treated as the forgotten part of San Francisco. I really and truly want to change this dynamic. Also, we truly need to craft policies on a citywide level that will keep more families in San Francisco and must work to make San Francisco more family-friendly. I'm also running to move past the divisive politics of the last decade that's plagued San Francisco. We need to find ways to practice more compromise and collaboration and move past the politics of personality. I'm just as proud to have the endorsement of Mayor Newsom as I am to have a good working relationship with Supervisor Mir Karimi. Two individuals very often on the opposite side of issue of one another. I believe I can effectively work with both. As a city planner, I have been trained to work both a micro and a macro level and have that perspective on a citywide level. In my perspective, there are a large number of citywide issues that need to be addressed and add to my reasons for running to improve our citywide transportation system, park system, and our overall infrastructure problems. On top of these issues, I believe our city has becoming increasingly dirty and trash-filled. We need to aggressively stop people from filling our streets with graffiti, trash, and illegal dumping. I'm someone that has dedicated my professional career to public service. I'm not part of any movement to bring any particular ideology to the Board of Supervisors, but rather to bring back common sense decision-making and thoughtful policies to the residents of San Francisco. Many of my opponents have alliances that will continue the divisive politics of the past decade. On that point, I'm the only candidate endorsed by 3 returning supervisors, Ellsburn, Chu, and Alioto Pier, Mayor Gavin Newsom, and a long working history with other members of the board, Dufty, Maxwell, and Mir Karimi, on issues of common interest. I'm also the only candidate that's been working aggressively for the residents of District 11 first for the past 5 years. I've helped to lead effort to build a brand new playground, acquired $3 million for our neighborhood parks through a signature drive that I led, and raised thousands of dollars for our neighborhood schools and oversaw a job creation program for youth living in areas affected by violence and crime. My qualifications for this job include working with numerous neighborhood organizations, city departments, and an in-depth understanding of the political process of San Francisco that have spanned nearly the past decade. I've held numerous positions throughout city government and the nonprofit sector that's prepared me for this job. Community organizer for the San Francisco Housing Authority, deputy director for the Mayor's Office of Community Development, community liaison for the San Francisco Department of Public Works, implementing a citywide cleaning and greening initiative, and finally working to help raise money and advise the executive director on programming for a job training nonprofit Mission Language Vocational School. No other candidate brings as wide an array of experiences that directly relate to leading on the policy issues that are relevant and necessary for a member of the Board of Supervisors to be effective. In a nutshell, my 3 top priorities are quality of life issues, improving our infrastructure, parks, roads, sidewalks, schools, hospitals, and other essential institutions, public safety. The one issue from those listed above that I'd like to speak about in more depth is my struggle to lead the fight for our district for St. Luke's Hospital. For the last year, I've fought to save St. Luke's Hospital in order to keep essential services for our community and to ensure quality, affordable care is accessible to all San Franciscans who need it, particularly those living in the southern part of San Francisco. The only 2 hospitals south of Market are St. Luke's and General. I've talked to thousands of my neighbors over the past year as part of my campaign, and what I hear most often is St. Luke's is such a vital resource to the residents of District 11 and a lifeline to our neighborhood, and so many more. When I'm elected, I will work to ensure that accessible, affordable health care is never out of the Board of Supervisors' agenda and will work hand in hand with Supervisors Alioto Pier and Mir Karimi to ensure St. Luke's is rebuilt and remains a fully functioning hospital. I thank you for your time and hope you'll support Ahsha Safai for Supervisor.
SF Votes. The League of Women Voters has joined with your public, educational, and government cable stations to provide the election information you need. SF Votes. Meet the candidates, learn about the city's ballot measures, and find out how you can make your voice heard. SF Votes. Grassroots, independent, complete election coverage you can find nowhere else. Brought to you by the League of Women Voters, Access SF, EATV, and SFGTV.